Technology has driven our world to a drastic state of vulnerability. With the proliferation of government and corporate surveillance, personal information is targeted and tracked with unimaginable reach. But in this age of rapidly eroding privacy, there are some who have dedicated themselves to the effacement of the digital self. They are the self-appointed guardians of internet morality, executing aggressive campaigns for social justice by the power of the crowd. They are a screaming cry for reform to the complacent, and a flaming light of revelation to the covert. While they demand transparency of government and corporate institutions, they themselves remain hidden in the shadows of the cyber world. Utilizing the digital screen as a mask, they possess an unbridled authority and instant escape from jeopardy. They possess anonymity.
Greetings, citizens of the United States of America and the world. This is a call to gather with us and stand against the corrupt police state formerly known as America. We ask you to stand united as citizens of the United States, to rise as one, without separation. We are the citizens of America. We will be seen. The role of a president is to protect the people, to ensure the constitutional and human rights are upheld in all aspects of society. Your protector has betrayed you. This mortal man, made of flesh and blood like you and I, has taken not only your human rights, constitutional rights, but your free will. You are puppets and slaves to a false media and a false reality. If you repeat a lie often enough, people will think it's the truth. You are free. You are free. You are free. You have been lied to, poisoned, brainwashed and murdered by the government in order to further their agenda of population control. Hitler and Obama used domestic terrorists to seize dictatorial criminal powers as well as created youth armies to help create the next wave of control. Wake up. Don't you see? You are being deceived. Like the citizens of Germany under Nazi control, the government has taken over control of the media, spies on citizens and demands we spy on each other and report. Using his ability to speak well, draw a crowd, and misdirect any questioning, Hitler, Obama, has blinded you all. Books, movies, other information has been banned. Education curriculum has been changed by the government. Guns are being taken. Police turned into military. Your ignorance and lack of desire to educate yourself is not an excuse to be complicit and support the mass murder of the American citizens by the government. The homeless and other undesirables are already being rounded up in the night. Children are already being taken from their homes by CPS, the Control the Population Service. When your neighbors disappear, what will you do? When your family members are rounded up, will you stand then? If you wait, it will be too late. There will be no one left to stand with you. The beauty of America is the fact that people have the right to liberty, justice, freedom, pursuit of happiness. The differences in cultures, ethnicities, religions, creeds, talents are what make us great. We are an e pluribus unum society, seeking unity, respecting diversity. At our core, each American citizen is born with the sense of a greater self, the belief that certain things are worth fighting for. We are a people of perpetual hope. We are fearless. If we are united, no force on earth can move us. We have allowed the government to enslave us using false flags, fear and warmongering. We have been distracted with a race war that was created by the ones we should be fighting against. Our past leaders laid out the rights to give us the freedom to defend ourselves, to stand against corruption inside our borders. We have been warned by those before us who said, America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed them ourselves. This country, with its institutions, belongs to the people who inhabit it. Whenever citizens of the USA shall grow weary of the existing government, They can exercise their constitutional right of amending it, or exercise their revolutionary right to overthrow it. If the freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep to the slaughter. Look around you. It is clear to see the path we are on. Will you hide behind a safety-first mentality or unite for what is right, regardless of cost, to fulfill your duty first? We love the saying freedom isn't free, but will you fight for it now? Will you resurrect the dignity, bravery and honor you have allowed to die after others died to give it to you? 21 United States veterans take their lives every day due to lack of help from the VA and the government they served. Does it matter to you? Americans have had enough of war and hate. We want to build a world of peace where the weak are secure and the strong are just. There is no one to save you, no one to fight for you. Through our greed and pride we have destroyed nations, slaughtered thousands simply because we assume we know what is best for the world. We don't. We never did. Because of our foolishness we can only hope our government's allies would help us out. You must be the change you wish to see. If we do not stand together now, no one will be left to stand with you. You must either rise and stand with us now, stand against a dictator who strips you of even basic human rights and passes laws without consent to take away more after that. In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility. Will you? Through perseverance many people win success out of what seemed destined to be certain failure. If we are united and simply stand firm, we cannot fail. Like Abraham Lincoln said, I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. I must stand with anybody that stands right, and stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. This is all we are asking. Join us at your state capitol building on August 16th, 2015. Items you should bring will be listed in the description. We will stay until enough people join with us, making us strong enough to make our stand. We will not accept masks, weapons of any kind or violence. Anyone who appears with any of these will be shut out. If someone starts fighting, the rest of us will immediately turn away. There is no need for words or violence. When violence is brought against us, we must not fight back. Simply stand. All that is needed is for us to all stand. Just stand united. This is a time to be seen, not heard. We will stay as long as it takes, even if it takes weeks. If anyone abandons this stand, we will fail and you will have lost your last chance to have real freedom. If anyone abandons this stand, we will fail. If we simply unite, we will win. Your normal lives will be waiting for you. If we do not unite, you won't have a life much longer. You have nothing to lose because there is nothing left if we fail. In past protests the police have infiltrated us undercover and stirred up violence. This discredits the entire purpose. This is not a protest. This is a peaceful gathering. Nothing is needed but your presence. If you have cameras, laptops, anything you can link to live feed, keep it on at all times. It is important that when we visibly shun those who are not united in our same goal of peace, it is recorded. Same as the violence that will be brought against us. The world must know. Tyrants fear the silence of their people. It is best to keep silent than damage everyone's credibility by speaking too loud and too often. For those around the world listening to this now, join us as well. Show your support. Make others aware of what is happening in the U.S. Unite with us. Unify or die. Free America. They must give us liberty or give us death. This is what it has come to. This is reality. Wake up. We are citizens. We are one. We do not sleep. We do not accept defeat. To the government of the United States of America, land of the slaved, you should have expected us.